Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your energy reading for the last 2 weeks of December 2022. I hope you're doing well. And this is a general reading, so take it as it resonates and drop the rest, okay? So I'd like you to know, Capricorn, that I'll be doing the readings for 2023, and I will put them up before the start of the new year. So do watch out for that video. And if today's message resonates with you, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel. Let's see what's up for you, Capricorn, for the last few weeks of December. What to watch out for, what the energies are like for you. We have 3 of crystals here, 9 of swords, 7 of wands, Ace of wands. Okay, Capricorn. All right, so decision-making time. It's end of the year, and it seems as if, according to the energies, you are making a decision about your physical reality, whether it is about moving house, place to live, a new job, or to stay or go kind of thing. If you are running your own business, then it's as if you have reached crossroads, and there are choices to be made, decisions to be made, and you are, I would say the best thing to do is not to rush into that decision, but to wait it out for a little bit. I feel you still can afford to, time-wise, right? You can afford to wait and get clarity. The new year will probably bring you clarity about this particular decision that you would need to make. And one of the things in which you may find yourself venturing into would include like a charitable element. It could be your time, it could be your money, it could be something that you are looking at, as part of this decision that you will be making in the new year, especially on the professional front. And if it is not charity that you're looking at, then it is possibly education, sharing with other people what you or what you have learned, what you've acquired, whether professionally or maybe within the religious or spiritual context as well. So, let's say if you belong to an institution such as a church or a temple, then you may be thinking of contributing and doing your part that way, right? Sharing. And, that would be really welcome if that's part of your plan. But I do see that as quite, perhaps you've been thinking about how you can contribute more to the world in the new year. And so perhaps that decision making has a lot to do with that, like asking yourself, how do I integrate this additional thing that I want to do as part of my professional life, as part of my personal life. And you are, it feels as if, emotionally you are feeling a little bit, jaded would be the wrong word. Satisfied is the wrong word as well. Is almost as if it's an energy that's in between feeling jaded and satisfied. I'm not sure whether there's a word for it. There's an in-between sense. Is like you're not entirely happy, you're not entirely sad either. So maybe you are waiting just to poke at things, right? To see what to see what lights you up, or to see what triggers you, to see what needs to be investigated further. The feeling is almost like a little bit like blah, but not really. So maybe, end of the year celebrations will bring up a little bit more joy for you. Oh yes, there is joy, right? So there's joy coming up. More towards the end of the year where celebrations are happening, maybe the New Year celebration or Christmas celebration, a lot more joy coming in. So that's good. And you feel your heart being uplifted a lot more. And do expect some good news as well, and some good news coming in. And I feel the good news may um, play a part in your decision making. It's not going to be the dominant thing that helps you to make a decision, but it plays a part. It gives you some level of clarity as to what to do and how you can integrate this giving part of yourself into your life, for 2023, whether, as I've said, whether it's professionally or personally. Okay. You are somewhat holding back in your communication. You feel like you're hesitating, in your communication. Maybe there is something important that you want to share with people that you care about, like an important decision, but you're holding yourself back. You're not communicating that. Um, Maybe the timing is not right. Maybe you have not reached a stage where you feel that you are clear in what you want to communicate. And so there's still a lot of holding back. And that holding back is making you feel a little bit uncomfortable. It's almost like when you every time you want to speak about it, want to broach about this topic, something holds you back. You're not quite ready. You're not quite sure. But the good news is, looking at the energies of these two cards, you're going to gain that clarity. It seems as if, the the next few weeks leading up to the new year is like a waiting game for you, Capricorn. So you need to wait it out. You need to just sit with it. And sometimes it may feel uncomfortable. So sitting with the discomfort is part of your process, is part of your growth, is part of you maybe getting out of the comfort zone. Because looking at the energies, in this last two cards, you will get revelations, you will get certain realizations, and in fact, you feel happier for it, and it seems to be coming in like towards the end of the year, before or maybe at the point where we hit the new year, you gain some revelation, you get clarity, with regards, you get answers, with regards to all of these that's happening in your life right now. Like the energies I'm picking up, from the first 5 cards is like, you're not sure, you're not sure, you're not sure. It's still like waiting. There's a big waiting game happening. And even communication, what you want to say, you're still waiting, you're still holding back. You're not sure how much to put in. But these 2 cards show, energies flourishing. The energies that are coming up is like, aha, you get your aha moment. You feel much more integrated, you feel happier, you have the knowledge, you have the wisdom, you have the know-how that's going to come through. Or you may pick it up from other people. Maybe you attend a lecture or talk, or you have a wonderful conversation with a friend that gives you this new insights, new revelations, new realizations, and then everything else here will fall into place. And you feel good about it. I think that's the most important thing. And you feel like you can be in your element when you hit that realization. And this is really, as if you're mulling over things and then you hit your aha moment right before the new year begins, or just as the new year begins. Nice. Okay, so nothing like the new year energy, right, to make you feel like, okay, I know what I'm doing. I'm clearer about what I want and the direction I want to take. All right, so let's pick some clarifiers. What do we have for Capricorn in terms of clarifiers? And hey, let's cut the deck. Let go of stress. Okay, so yeah, the energy seems to be, like a little bit stressful here in terms of communication, in terms of how you're feeling. Okay, feeling not so much stress. It's more like blah. Like as I said earlier, you're like meh, you're not quite sure. The stress comes from the decision making and the communication. Okay, what else does Capricorn need to know in this reading? Okay, let's cut the deck again. And we have relax, everything's okay. Very reassuring, right? Letting you know everything is fine. One more, curiosity. Start a project related to something you're curious about. So maybe this particular card can help you with a decision or something that you've been curious about, the charity thing that maybe you've been thinking about but really don't know yet. So start a project related to something you're curious about. Okay, that's good advice. Let's see. Clarifiers from this deck for Capricorn. Whoop. Okay, it flew. This one is wait for winter. Okay, so this is really about waiting it out, right? A confirmation of what I've said earlier on. It's important that you wait it out and then it will come. All right, wait for winter. We are in the winter season if you're in the northern hemisphere, right? Right. What else? So wait it out. Maybe you're not going to get any answers because you basically need to wait it out. But let's see, right? Let's see. Let's try our luck. Okay. Okay, so this is fairy spotting. This is not necessarily asking you to go and spot fairy. It's time to go fairy spotting. It's said that seeing is believing, but in fact the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. So the message really from this card is about, instead of seeing is believing, you need to believe it before you manifest it, or believe it before you see it. So possibly has a lot to do with this decision making from the first card energy. Okay, and it will come into fruition for you. Now let's get some clarifiers with regards to the last three cards, communication, and also getting new insights and getting your aha moment, right? Let's see what does Capricorn need to know with regards to the last three cards. Can we have more information, please? Okay, cut the deck. Love. Divine source is the idea that no person, place, or thing is your salvation, only love itself. A lot to think about. Divine flow. Eventually, one sublime desire takes precedence over all others to follow the Tao, the divine flow, at all costs. So really just wait it out, that's your primary message. Allowing. Radical acceptance says yes to reality in any given moment, to what's needed can come next. So what's needed can come next. A lot of waiting, but you'll be rewarded in the waiting. That's what I like about it, these last two cards. So don't be in a hurry, don't be in a rush, Capricorn, to make that decision, to plan, or to even plan for the new year. You may not necessarily need to do that. Lots of people, usually like to do that before the new year, right? But for you, you may need to wait it out because you're not getting clarity. And if you plan too soon, I mean, this may not apply to everyone, right? So if this resonates with you, then, take heed. Just know that it will get clearer. It will get better as, in the turn of the new year. And if you're not clear now, just wait it out. The answers are going to come. Situations are going to shift. They're going to change. So you do have 2 weeks to, just wait it out. Maybe take a break. Enjoy yourself over the festive season. Join in the fun. Don't need to rush. Don't make any decisions, okay? But you are highly rewarded, for the waiting. So, yeah, it's all good, okay? So Capricorn, if this message resonates with you, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you. The next video for you will be about the energies of 2023. I have not decided if I'm going to do a 6-month reading or 12-month reading. When it comes up, it will come up. So I will see you then. Bye for now.